All right, let's jump straight into making negative sentences in English. Seems basic, maybe?
Yeah, but it's fundamental.
Uh-huh. And there are really, like, 4 key ways to nail this. Getting them down will definitely sharpen your communication.
Absolutely. It helps avoid those common little mistakes.
So today we'll unpack using Dodo's did, then the verb to be, after that modal verbs, and finally those tricky words that are sort of negative all on their own.
Sounds like a good plan. Mastering these really unlocks clarity. Let's maybe start with do, does, and did.
Okay, perfect. So with most regular verbs, action verbs, we need a helper to make them negative in the present or past.
That's where do, does, or did come in. The structure is basically subject plus Dodo's did plus not plus the base form of the verb.
Right. Like, I do not like spicy food.
I do not like spicy food. See, do not with I.
And for she, it changes.
Yeah, for third person singular present, it's does not.
She does not play football.
She does not play football, exactly. How about they?
Back to do not. They do not understand the rules.
They do not understand the rules. Good. Or another example.
We do not go out on weekdays.
We do not go out on weekdays. Or maybe about knowing
Oh,
someone.
he does not know her well.
He does not know her well. Okay, so that's the present. What about the past tense?
The past is actually a bit simpler in a way.
It is, because you just use did not or didn't for everyone. All subjects.
Right, like, I did not see the movie.
I did not see the movie. Yep. Or,
She did not call you.
she did not call you. Perfect. How about something we forgot?
We did not finish our homework.
We did not finish our homework. One about eating.
He did not eat breakfast.
He did not eat breakfast. And one more, maybe about arrival.
They did not arrive on time.
They did not arrive on time. So, key thing. For most verbs, use Dodo's did plus not plus base verb.
Got it. Okay, so that's the first way. What's next?
Right. Next up, the verb to be. Am, is, are, was, were. This one works a bit differently.
Yeah. To be is always a special case, isn't it?
It is. Here, you don't need do, does, or did. To be is strong enough on its own.
So you just add not right after the verb to be.
Exactly. Subject plus amasera was verb plus not. Simple as that.
Okay, like, I am not tired.
I am not tired. See? No do needed. How about she?
She is not happy.
She is not happy. Or for a group.
They are not ready.
They are not ready. Good. Location.
He is not here.
He is not here. Or, timing.
We are not late.
We are not late. And the weather.
It is not cold today.
It is not cold today. Okay, now let's do the past forms, was and were.
Same idea, right? I was not at the party.
I was not at the party. Exactly. Or how someone felt.
She was not feeling well.
She was not feeling well. Maybe being on a list.
They were not on the list.
They were not on the list. And one more.
We were not informed.
We were not informed. So for to be, just stick not right after it. Easy peasy.
Okay, that makes sense. So we've done Dodo's did and to be. What's method 3?
Method 3 involves modal verbs. These are those helper verbs like can, should, will, must, could, and so on.
Right. The ones that add possibility, obligation, permission.
Exactly those. And making them negative is also pretty straightforward.
How did that work?
You just put not right after the modal verb, the main verb after it stays in its base form, structure, subject plus modal plus not plus base verb.
Okay. So, like, she cannot drive.
She cannot drive. Or often we say can't.
Right, can't drive. What about advice? Like with should.
You should not smoke here.
You should not smoke here.
Or shouldn't.
Future plans with will.
He will not join us.
He will not join us. And the contraction.
Yes, won't. He won't join us.
Got it. A strong obligation with must.
We must not be late.
We must not be late. Or mustn't. Past ability with could.
I could not find my phone.
Yeah.
I could not find my phone. Often couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
How about would?
They would not help me. They would not help me. Or wouldn't. Permission with may.
You may not enter.
You may not enter. This one doesn't contract usually.
No, not really. Possibility with might.
She might not come.
She might not come. Or mightn't, though less common.
Okay. And shall. It's a bit formal, maybe.
Yeah, a bit formal or emphatic. He shall not pass.
He shall not pass. Famously. And you mentioned won't earlier.
Right, let's do one more with that common contraction for will not.
I won't forget this.
I won't forget this. So the pattern is clear. Modal plus not plus base verb.
Okay. 3 down, 1 to go. What's the last way?
The last way involves using words that are, well, already negative in meaning.
Words like Never, nobody, nothing.
Exactly. Nowhere, hardly, barely, rarely, no one. These words carry the negative meaning themselves.
So the really important thing here is not to add not as well.
Precisely. That would create a double negative, which usually isn't standard English, or changes the meaning completely.
Right. So, an example.
I never lie.
I never lie. See, no, do not. Never does the job.
Exactly. Or talking about people.
Nobody called me.
Nobody called me. Again, nobody means not anybody.
Okay. What about things?
She has nothing to say.
She has nothing to say, meaning not anything.
Right. Location.
They went nowhere.
They went nowhere, meaning not anywhere.
And those words like hardly or barely, they're subtly negative.
Yeah, they mean almost not. Like, he hardly eats anything.
He hardly eats anything. So, very little.
Or we barely made it on time.
We barely made it on time.
Yeah.
Meaning we almost didn't make it.
Right. Another one for people like no one.
There was no one at home.
There was no one at home, same as nobody. Frequency.
She rarely speaks in class.
She rarely speaks in class, meaning almost never.
A general statement.
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
A classic.
And one more with never.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that before. So with these inherently negative words, they stand alone. No extra not. Okay, that covers the four main ways pretty well, I think.
Yeah, so just to quickly recap for everyone, we have using dodos did plus not for most verbs,
And using amisara wesware plus not for the verb to be.
adding not after modal verbs like can, should, will,
And finally, using those inherently negative words like never, nobody, nothing, without adding an extra not.
Exactly. Hopefully, having these four approaches laid out helps you, the listener, feel more confident constructing negative sentences.
Yeah, try to notice these patterns when you're reading or listening to English. It really helps cement them.
And maybe a final thought to ponder. Think about why you might choose one negative form over another.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Like the difference between saying I don't know anything versus I know nothing.
Precisely. Or he didn't arrive versus he never arrived. How does that subtle shift in phrasing change the emphasis or the feeling?
Yeah. That's a great point. Something to keep in mind as you practice.